Welcome to another edition of Back in Shape with T. I'm Tarashe, and today's healthy tip is going to revolve around alternative techniques that I've used to develop an aesthetically pleasing body. I'm 100% natural. I am 2 years away from being 50 years old, and my goals are to stay healthy, as strong as humanly possible, and sculpt my muscles. So I do care about the aesthetics. So I'm dealing with injuries, as many of us who have been training or just been living life. So the goal for me is to figure out which kinds of exercises that I can do consistently on a regular basis, maintaining strength, stability, balance, and control without giving up my natural need to look good. I want to look good. So when I choose exercises, I'm not choosing exercises that are necessarily just going to be some kind of a trick. Like, for example, when I do this push-up on the stability ball, I'm using my core. I'm sucking my belly button in toward the spine because I've been trained in Pilates. So I'm doing what we call a Pilates scoop as I squeeze my triceps at the top and flex my pecs. So I'm getting a total maximum contraction on the pecs and on the triceps. Traditionally, jumping into machine work like a tricep push down, or bicep curl, or what have you. You can see I'm doing a rope push down here. I will do traditional exercises. I think traditional exercises, if I have to be honest, make up possibly 60% of my entire training regimen, because I got my start by learning from bodybuilders like Lee Haney, Arnold Schwarzenegger, watching Pump and Iron, and feeling my way through gyms. I was a personal trainer since 1995. I worked at a gym called Lifestyle Fitness Center in 1996, and we used to have about 4 machines for every movement. 4 machines: Cybex, Bodymaster, Paramount, and Icarian for every movement, incline, chest press, what have you. But prior to working in gyms, just like any high school athlete, in my case, I got my first set of dumbbells was when I was 10 years old and learned how to do bicep curls, using dumbbells. This is predominantly what I use to condition my body and develop muscle endurance: dumbbells and barbells. And not because I'm prone to do them or partial to them at a gym. Is that for many years I would not work out at a commercial gym because I worked in commercial gyms since 1995. So when I wanted to get my own exercise in, I would have to do it in the privacy of my home or in the backyard. I loved working out in the park for many years, so I would travel with my dumbbells to make sure I stayed consistent. And by the time I get myself inside of a commercial gym, I don't have to wait for machines because I'm used to using dumbbells. An apparatus like the bendable bar, something as a wrestler, martial artist, and a boxer when I was a kid, I used to use this. And trust me, now that I've been playing around with bodybuilding techniques since the early 90s, I can tell you for sure that the bendable bar gives me the same feel as I get when I do a pec fly machine at the gym. And if I can get a heavier one, which I do have, it helps me to develop my forearms and my grip, because I have a specific pain on a specific part of my forearm, so it helps to keep me strong. Also, a portable exercise. I could do this anywhere. If I were stuck in an office, I would have a bendable bar with me to get a pump, develop my grip strength, and shoulder endurance. As you can see, my deltoids are involved here. Okay, so I'm not a pro bodybuilder, nor do I follow pro bodybuilding techniques. I do borrow a lot from bodybuilding and body shaping routines that I've learned over the years. But to stay consistent, I make sure that I do what I can do. Meaning, if I'm at a place where there is no Smith machine, I'm not stressing out. I just grab dumbbells and hit dumbbell presses on the floor. I don't have a bench here, and I need to stay consistent. Same thing when it comes to developing core. I've always been into the holistic health and wellness aspect of fitness. And when I started studying Paul Chek, I got introduced to the stability ball, where I do a lot of alternative abdominal exercises, not because I'm a huge fan of Paul Chek, but because I get bored doing abs. So doing something like this is like doing a plank on steroids. Not only is my rectus abdominis involved, my transversus abdominis, but I'm also getting a fair amount of lat activation and stabilization here, and developing balance throughout the hip flexors, fully extension, so my quads are working as a stabilizer. So I'm burning more calories than I would be doing had I just been doing traditional crunches that I learned from my bodybuilding techniques. That's all.